Companies Act Section 173, Meetings of the Board. 1. Requirement for holding board meetings. Every company is required to conduct its first board of directors meeting within a period of 30 days from the date of its incorporation. Following this, the company must hold a minimum of 4 board meetings in each financial year, ensuring that the gap between 2 consecutive meetings does not exceed 120 days. Government exemptions. The central government retains the authority to issue notifications exempting certain categories of companies from complying with the provisions of this subsection. These exemptions may be granted subject to specified exceptions, modifications, or conditions. 2. Modes of participation in board meetings. Directors of a company can participate in a board meeting either by physically attending in person or by using video conferencing or other audiovisual means. The chosen mode of participation must meet prescribed standards ensuring that the presence of directors is identifiable and recorded. The proceedings of the meeting are duly recorded and stored. The date and time of participation are documented. Restrictions on virtual meetings. The central government may issue a notification specifying certain matters that cannot be discussed or resolved via video conferencing or audiovisual means. However, an additional provision states that if a quorum is achieved through the physical presence of directors, then other directors may participate virtually even on matters restricted in the first proviso. 3. Notice requirements for board meetings. A board meeting must be called by issuing a written notice at least 7 days in advance. This notice must be delivered to every director at their registered address and may be sent through hand delivery, postal services, electronic means, example, email, fax. Shorter notice for urgent matters. In situations where urgent matters necessitate calling a board meeting at shorter notice, the meeting can be convened under the following conditions. At least one independent director, if any, must be present at the meeting. If an independent director is not present, then any decisions made during the meeting shall be circulated to all directors and will only become final upon ratification by at least one independent director, if any. 4. Penalty for non-compliance. Any officer of the company who is responsible for issuing notices for board meetings and fails to do so shall be subject to a penalty of 25,000 rupees. 5. Special provisions for specific company types. A one-person company, OPC, a small company, or a dormant company is deemed to have complied with the board meeting requirements if it holds at least one board meeting in each half of a calendar year, provided that the gap between 2 consecutive meetings is not less than 90 days. Exception for one-person companies. If a one-person company has only one director, the provisions of this section and the quorum requirements under Section 174 do not apply to such a company. For more details, contact us.